Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. One of the questions that comes up when discussing reusable menstrual products is if they are sterile. Of course, an item that you use in the intimate parts of your body, like underwear and anything entering your body such as food, fingers or items used during sex, should be considered for hygienic purposes. However, as with anything that I just mentioned, you do not require them to necessarily always be sterilised, such with food. Clean, yes. Washed, of course, depending on the other items that I mentioned, boiled in water or cleaned with a bacterial wash. But there are important information that you are failing to realise is that tampons and pads are not actually sterile. And they are literally not even closed. So this is open here and debris and dirt can enter into these. Like this one, this is very easy to get dirt and debris into them because this section here is obviously open. So we're just going to put that there for a second. They are absolutely unequivocally not sterile. Just because they are bleached white and in plastic is not the same as sterile. So this and this gives the illusion that they are sterile and sterilised. If there is something that I can get you to understand is that disposable single-use products are not sterile. Not the organic ones, not the non-organic ones, not any of them. This is actually a major misconception about disposable products that I would really like dispelled. Currently, menstrual cups are the only menstrual item that can be sterilised between uses. The illusion of disposable products being sterile is the subtlety of marketing. Bleach white products, organic promotions, individually wrapped in more plastic. However, on any inspection, these plastic wrappers are rarely sealed. They are folded over and heat sealed at the edges, like here. So these are heat sealed, they're individually wrapped in plastic. You will get multiple things that these are. And tampon uses, tampon packets come with all of these individually wrapped. Actually, tampons quite often will come with these just in the box. So, this means that the dust and manufacturing debris is not actually removed totally from these items. And they are made in factories that are not in medical grade conditions. So they are just simply made in factories that do not maintain medical grade conditions. This all results in single-use disposables, pads and tampons not being sterile. Outside of this, you do wash your underwear, clothes, towels and sheets, making these items sanitary, which means clean overall but not necessarily free of microorganisms. Sterile is 100% free of microorganisms. Now, if you can wash and wear your underwear and rewash and rewear your underwear, you can do the same with cloth pads or menstrual cups. Essentially, wash them and reuse them. So, you can make these items here sanitary. Not necessarily sterile, but sanitary. These here potentially may not even be sanitary because of their open packaging and their transportation and their factory manufacture. There are quite a few cleaning products up here on YouTube, including the ones that I have that include how we clean. I updated my cleaning schedule in January this year, and I'm actually really lazy with my washing. I'm a wash and wear type person. I do not have clothes that require dry cleaning. I do not have clothing that contains dyes that run in the wash. I do not have clothing that requires any particular needs or attention aside from bleaching these in bleach and then washing them on a normal cycle. I can't guarantee that the factory that made these is maintaining sterile conditions, which means I can't make that these aren't sterile. I can't even guarantee that the company making these types of items even is sanitary. I know, due to my own cleaning process, that these are sanitary. No one needs that type of negativity in their life, and you don't need the type of negativity that encourages you to think of single-use disposables as hygienic or sterile and promotes reusable products as disgusting or unhygienic. Marketing is a very, very powerful thing, but even so, single-use disposables are definitely not sterile. Marketing tells you that reusables are filthy and dirty, and by implication means that single-use disposables are neat, clean, tidy, and convenient. However, you can wash your cloth pads, you can remove the industrial dust if factory produced. You can remove any of the unsanitary part of these by being sanitary yourself upon purchase. You cannot make these sanitary or sterile. You can remove by washing the industrial dust and waste. You have more control over the fabric that you purchase, the core that you purchase, the laundry detergent and washing machines that you utilise. Something that you actually yourself have control over in your life. This doesn't happen with single-use disposables. You do not have any choice or say in the hygiene of the process. If you are concerned about the sterility of the products you're placing against your skin or inside of yourself, you would be better off with menstrual cups and cloth products where you actually have all of the control. At this point, most menstrual cup companies are not even producing the ingredients that they put in here. They're not telling us what's even in here at all. A lot of the organic companies that are out there actually promote that they will tell you what's in their products. It's actually one of their, no, I'm not actually saying that the line here, I'm just saying it's one of their actual marketing, obviously, bonuses that they say, you know 100% what's in the organic products that we sell you. These companies are not telling you anything at all. So these companies are not promoting, so you don't even know what's in the products here. I know what is in these. So if you are concerned about this, using these is not going to help you. As menstruation is natural, healthy, and happens on a fairly frequent basis and a fairly frequent schedule, usually to if you want to avoid plastic, rayon and wood pulp interrupting our lives, it would be best to actually avoid products where you don't necessarily know all of the ingredients. Admittedly, as I just said before, organic companies are a lot better at actually informing you of actually what's in the tampons and pads that they are producing. But with all of this, not only are you contributing to plastic pollution and waste, but you are doing this on the delusion of sterility. In fact, recent studies conducted in the US on non-organic rayon tampons found several nasty chemicals, including paint stripper, that would definitely indicate that they were not even produced in a sanitary environment. So that is definitely something that is factory produced, where you wouldn't necessarily be worried that your car was produced in a factory. That is something that you were driving around. This is something that you were placing against membrane that absorbs a lot of the stuff through. So you really need to be far more responsible with the products that you are buying and using. Just to point out again that study that found paint stripper was actually on non-organic rayon tampons, and a lot of companies traditionally have not released still what is in their products. I think New York recently in 2019 passed legislation that all companies producing these products have to actually have what's in them on the product. So you, like if you're buying tampons or pads in New York now, what is in them will be on the product. I'm not sure how they're enforcing this, being that a lot of those products may be produced out of state, but that's what's happening in New York, so go New York. Outside of that, you will know what's in these due to you purchasing them. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, depending on where you are, of course, in the day, and I will catch up with you all in the next video. Bye everyone.